The Jacksonville Jaguars are currently sitting at 3-2 on the season, and most fans would say Trevor Lawrence has been playing average at best. But after back-to-back wins and coming off of his best performance of the season so far, Trevor Lawrence's season could take a turn for the best. And even though they had a bad 20-point loss to the Texans, and another loss where the offense only mustered 9 points, Trevor and this offense have been playing decently well still. And with all the weapons that are on this team, it's just a matter of time before everything starts to click. Take this play for example. You're going to have Trevor faking a pitch to Travis Etienne, Calvin Ridley running behind the line of scrimmage for a flat route, while they send Evan Ingram deep on a fly route, all to create this opening for Zay Jones, who has a crossing route. And you see two defenders go with Etienne on the fake pitch, and if we pause it here, you see Ridley draws the linebacker, while Evan Ingram makes this corner vacate his area, and everyone is covered except Zay Jones, and the Jags are able to get an easy first down. That play illustrates all the weapons that this team has and just how explosive they can be when everything's clicking. But I believe no matter how good a team is, it all comes down to the quarterback. The quarterback is the only player on the field who touches the ball every snap. And so far this season, Trevor Lawrence ranks 15th in completion percentage with 67, 11th in total passing yards with 1,258, and 11th in yards per game with 251. But his lowest rank is 17th, where he comes in with 5 touchdown passes. And yes, Jags fans would like a few more passing touchdowns, but for now, this one will have to do. If we pause it here, you see Trevor wants to throw, but nobody's open. So there are two keys to this play working. The first is Calvin Ridley noticing that his quarterback's in trouble, so he breaks back inside. The second key to this play working is Trevor Lawrence's mobility, as he's able to reverse field. You see the Jags have this 2-on-1 on the backside, and from here it's just a simple pick your poison. But if that one won't do, let's try this one. Right now Calvin Ridley is open and he's asking for the ball. But if we rewind it a little bit, we see Trevor Lawrence first has to evade pressure, then scramble out and deliver a dime right before he takes a big hit. Plays like that are what Trevor Lawrence can provide as a quarterback. He's been one of the main reasons for this team's turnaround, and after so much time, he finally has his team back to competing each and every Sunday. Now Sunday was Trevor's first game of the season going over 300 yards, but there's a specific play I want to break down that they may have ran a few weeks earlier. Another great example here of playmakers being everywhere, as we have Etienne in the backfield, Ingram in the tight end position, with Ridley as your X, and Christian Kirk at the Z. But just like earlier, there are so many moving parts. You're going to fake the play action, and Calvin Ridley is running a fly so he can clear this corner out. And the play is set up for Christian Kirk on this crossing route, but the under routes are really what make this play work. You have both outside linebackers going to cover the flats, while Travis Etienne occupies his middle linebacker, creating a huge opening by the numbers for an easy first down. And while this play against the Falcons looks eerily similar, it's really a great route by Christian Kirk this time, because as he enters this open space in the zone, you see him turn his head around looking for the ball, but that was just to set this safety up and get him out of position. And once that happens, he whips it hard back outside, and again, a huge opening by the numbers. So yes, the weapons help, they certainly do, but as I said earlier, Trevor could be throwing horrible balls or missing reads, but instead he's standing back there no matter the circumstance, delivering dots. And these next two throws are no different. Trevor Lawrence was torching the Bills on 3rd and 4th downs as he's completed 9 out of 10 passes for 114 yards and 1 touchdown. Let's go over the touchdown first. Here Trevor starts by looking left, attempting to hold a few defenders. And as he turns back to his one-on-one, he delivers a dime to Zay Jones with heavy pressure in his face. And it's the perfect throw from Trevor Lawrence as it's high and away from this DB. And now onto the beautiful 32-yard completion that practically iced the game for the Jags. Here you can see everyone is within 6 yards of the line of scrimmage, and the Bills are showing zero blitz. And your best receiver is lined up one-on-one with the safety, which is an ideal matchup for you. But it's truly a great job by Trevor knowing that this ball has to get out quick. And the throw was amazing, as you'll see Ridley start to angle out his path since Trevor pins this ball against the sideline. In the last part of this video is where we'll talk about the connection between Ridley and Lawrence. Calvin Ridley is exactly what Trevor needed, which was a wide receiver 1. No slight to Christian Kirk, but he's not Calvin Ridley. So far, Ridley has 22 receptions for 333 yards and 2 touchdowns. But when we look at a few of these plays, it'll be hard to believe that this is their first season together. Here again against the Bills, the timing of this connection is as if they've repped it out 1,000 times. You can see Trevor unloading this throw as soon as Ridley is entering his break for an easy, on-time, on-target completion. And it's not rare that that happens either. Here against the Texans, Trevor is releasing this ball again at the perfect time, matching Ridley's break. And although this is going in the Trevor and Ridley connection pile, this one's all Trevor. Here the Chiefs are in man coverage, and if we pause it here, everyone's matched up across the board with a roaming free safety. And this throw to Ridley isn't typically a good decision, because if it's defended right, there's no place for you to put this ball. That is unless you're Trevor Lawrence. In that case, you could just throw a back shoulder so it slows your receiver's momentum as Ridley goes up and snags a difficult catch. And after watching this video, I hope you believe that Trevor is just fine. I actually think he'll end this season playing MVP caliber football. He has the talent, he has the weapons, and the ending to last season can only produce nothing but good vibes around that locker room. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to check this video out as well, which is all about the great things I had to say about Trevor Lawrence and this Jags team before the season started. Peace.